round yellow onions into the pot with the flat grey stone. Okay, so she put it into the pot and he stirred and he stirred. And as he stirred, can everybody help her out? The old lady said, imagine that.
Imagine that.
Soup from a stone.
Soup from a stone.
And after a while he took another sip and he said, oh yes, it's delicious. Of course, to make stone soup really tasty, if only we had some vegetables. What a pity you don't have any carrots. And the woman said, oh, would that help? He said, oh yes, that would make it so much better. She said, oh, I think I could find some carrots. Could I have someone else to help me? But yes, thank you very much. Come, 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 come. She went to the larder, come and stand over here, next to the round yellow onions, and she had some long orange carrots. So she put the long, hello everybody, wakey wakey, here we go. She put the long orange carrots with the
Round yellow onions
and the flat grey stone into the pot. And as he stirred and stirred, the old lady said, imagine that.
Imagine that.
Soup from a stone.
Soup from a stone.
And he stirred and stirred, and after a while he took another sip. And he said, mmm, yum, 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 yum. Of course, the carrots have added colour, but they're very sweet. Of course, you know, the best kind that they serve at the top restaurants on Orchard Road, oh, they like to have some other vegetable. What a pity you don't have any cabbage. And the old lady said, oh, cabbage? I think I've got some cabbage. Could I have another volunteer? Would you come and help here? Come, 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 come. No? Then this young lady at the back here would like to come. Yes, come, come, come. Okay. So she went to the larder and she came back with some purple leafy cabbage. So she put the purple leafy cabbage with the and the
Round yellow onions
and the flat grey stone into the pot. And as he stirred and stirred, the old lady said, imagine that. Imagine that. Soup from a stone. And as he stirred and stirred, after a while he took another sip and he said, yes. Very good. He said, of course, when they serve stone soup in the Astana, and the old lady said, oh, they have stone soup in the Astana? Oh, yes, he said. President, get this right, President Tan, he loves stone soup. It's been on the menu. Yes, ever since he was elected. Yes, absolutely. Oh, well, what's special about Astana stone soup? Oh, he said, they have some meat. Oh, well, I think I might be able to find some meat. Could I have a volunteer from over here? Thank you very much. Yes, okay. Come, 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 come. She went to the larder, and when she came back with a, let me just sit down so everyone can see. Hold this up so we can all see. A thick, juicy bone. So she put the thick, juicy bone with the purple leafy cabbage and the long orange carrots and the round yellow onions and the flat grey stone into the pot. And as he continued to stir, she said, imagine that. Soup from a stone. And he stirred and finally, even they could smell it. It was smelling so good. He took another sip and he said, oh yes, of course it's still a little watery, okay? A little watery. If only we had some flour to thicken it up. And I need one more volunteer. Thank you very much. Come, come, come. She said, I think I can do that. And she went to the larder and she came back with some fine white flour. So she put the fine white flour with the thick juicy bone and the
purple leafy cabbage
and the
long orange carrot
and the
round yellow onions
and the flat grey stone into the pot. And as he stirred and stirred, she said, imagine that. Soup from a stone. And then he took another stir and then a sip and he said, yes, this is ready. And the old lady went and she got a couple of bowls and they poured the stone soup into the pot. She said, I can't believe this, I've got a meal for free. Oh. And they had the soup and it was so delicious, they had another bowl each. And when they'd had those two bowls, there was nothing left in the pot except the flat grey stone. And as the travelling man went to take his leave, the old lady said, "Imagine that, soup from a stone." And the travelling man said, "Yeah, imagine that, soup from a stone." Thank you very much. Give my helpers a